What's up you guys, welcome to another Java tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to learn about return statements. And if you're saying, okay Mo, what the heck is a return statement? So basically, if you don't know what a return statement is, just type along with me and I promise you by the end of this tutorial you will learn what a return statement is. And to actually use return statements, you got to implement a method. So I just thought of this idea, like why don't we just create an actual program that checks if you input an even number or an odd number. So let's go ahead and implement that. So let's go ahead and import java.util scanner. And if you're saying, okay, why do we need to import that? The reason why we need to import that is because we want to get some data from the user. Why not? Scanner, let's create an object called input, set that equal to new scanner system in. And what this line of code basically means, hey Java, we're getting input from the user, get ready. I'm just kidding. It actually means, hey, we're creating an object from the scanner class and we're going to use this object to get input from the user. It was pretty similar. And let's go ahead and type in int, and let's go ahead and type in number, because that's the actual number that we're going to get from the user. And let's go ahead and print something to the user. Let's go ahead and say system out print line. What should we say to the user? What should we say? What should we say? What should we say? Should we say enter number here, and I will tell you if it is even or odd. So yes, this is pretty straightforward. This line of code right here is just to tell the user what to do. The user, who is you. Okay, so let's go ahead and type in number and set that equal to input dot next int. And what this line of code basically means is when the user reads this, enter even number here, blah blah blah, whatever number that you want to input, and the user actually inputs that and presses enter, that number that the user inputted is going to be stored in a variable called number. Simple enough. So now what we want to do is we want to create a method that will check if this number is even or odd. So how in the world will we do that? So let's just implement it. Enough me talking. I'm just saying stuff. Check number. And this is going to take the number that the user is just inputted. So when the user actually presses enter, it's going to be passed in here, and we're going to do a bunch of stuff to it. So Java is actually giving me an error saying, okay, what the heck, you just called the method, but the method doesn't exist. What's wrong with you? I'm like, chill Java, I'm going to implement it right now. So it's a private method because it's within the class. We don't want other people to access it, just us. And it's a static method, and now we get to the cool stuff. Before, guys, we used to type in void here, but now we don't want to type void. We only need to type void when we know that our method is not going to return something. But now that we know that our method is going to return something, we're going to go ahead and specify the type is going to return. So I happen to know that we're going to return